We have the machine that goes ping.
Okay, we good?
Excellent. Jolly good. Welcome.
Welcome.
I bid you welcome to your own bar.
Oh, I appreciate that. It's every now and again. I do like sitting on the other side, and I have the best view of you from here.
Oh, thanks. They're beauties, aren't they?
Yes. They are. Gravity has taken hold there, but they've dropped a little. Anyway.
Oh, look, these things happen as you age. Not everything improves with age.
Yes, not everything does. But anyway, unlike a fine... No, it doesn't improve with age, does it?
Well, if it's aged in the barrel.
In the barrel.
In the barrel, yes.
Something we've known for years, in the barrel.
Look, welcome to our smoking episode 11.
We are smouldering today.
Smouldering, which obviously means I just dumped my butt in there and didn't actually extinguish it properly. But that's okay.
I'm just going to leave that one well alone.
It just adds to the ambience.
Yes, you dropping your butt into anything is just not. There's some that you just can't unsee.
It's not always smoky, but it depends on the pants I'm wearing.
Yes. Yeah. Those pants are doing the best they can do to hold that shit together, aren't they?
Trust me, I've got my shit together.
All right. Episode Legs 11. Yes. It's like Ocean's 11.
Except with less people.
Like, I don't know, would I be George Clooney or Brad Pitt?
It's a tough call. But whichever one you are, on the other.
Okay.
So let's go with that.
I think more Don Cheadle.
Pitt has more hair.
I think you'd be more Don Cheadle.
Just suave.
Yeah,
He is. He's quite a suave bugger.
Don Cheadle.
Yes.
Oh, he's the dude. I reckon he's, like a modern day Samuel L. Jackson. Without the F-bombs every second word.
Yeah. Well, if that's how you want to look at it, then
yes.
that's how.
But anyway, Don Cheadle, very, very good actor.
Indeed.
And Don,
Indeed.
if you're out there and you do watch BoozeBrothers.tv,
which I doubt.
why are you going to be like that?
Hey, if you do, drop us a line.
That's right. Donnie, just come on in. We've got a bar stool right here. Sit down with the Booze Brothers. Tell us your favorite bevy, and we'll pour you a drink.
You got to be psyched about.
I hope so. We can't. This is another thing we can never talk about. It's like they post people outside of our homes, and if
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Exactly.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of drinks,
episode 10, we got in trouble for taking too long to get to the drinks again.
It happens quite often, really.
It does. It does. So let's start with the drink first.
Let's
and
start
then we'll
with
get
the
into
drink.
Some really cool shit.
We have a collectible.
A collectible.
We have a collectible. This is, and no, I love things that come in pretty boxes.
Again, not touching that one.
No,
Literally or figuratively.
You can leave my box alone. Thank
Yes,
you very
not
much.
touching your pretty box. That is
All
actually
right.
my pretty box.
I know, it is actually yours. I do have one of these at home.
Yes.
Unlike you,
Yes.
I have not opened mine.
Ah.
So, see, this is the thing. He knows what this tastes like, and I don't. So this is going to be, I feel, a bit of a treat for me.
Yes. So
Because
let's keep that up.
I am a fan of Glenfiddich. I do enjoy their whiskies very, very much, so we'll pop that up there.
I'm not sure if any woman's ever said that to you before, but let's keep that up. Okay. Anyway.
Give me 20 minutes, all right?
Yes.
Might have a cigarette.
Yes.
Anyway.
So this is the Glenfiddich, and we've the Glenfiddich.
This is the Glenfiddich 1963 straight malt recreation.
The original.
It is a recreation of the original 1963 malt.
So that malt would be older than me.
And infinitely more expensive. That's if you could actually get your hands on one of the original bottles from 1963.
Yes.
This is, as we said, a recreation. So the master distiller, Brian Kinsman at Glenfiddich, he worked with the notes and original samples of that very first distillation of the Glenfiddich single malt and has recreated very, very faithfully that original single malt, which basically at that point in time it was released into a whiskey market that was just drowning in blends.
Oh.
So this was actually the first single malt whiskey to be marketed outside of Scotland in 1963.
Wow.
So there we go.
So before we get
That's
too
why
much
you
more,
should read, kids.
yes,
That's the book that came with the bottle.
and we'll get into that now.
We do. Glasses.
No,
No?
I have a special treat for you today.
Oh, I like it when you bring me treats.
I have a very special treat for all our viewers. A very good friend of mine, Jackie, phenomenal dancer. This fucker got legs 11. Great dancer, Jackie, if you're watching this. Love to watch you dance. Has her own business called Roaming Cooking. And Jackie had seen a few episodes of BoozBrothers.tv and said, I have glasses I'd like you to try out on the show.
Okay.
And I said, well, absolutely do it. So Jackie's business is based out of Adelaide, but she travels all around Australia and is now expanding that beyond the world. But she said, look, here you go. I'll send them to you. So they arrived the other week, and I thought, what a perfect episode for us to do it. So I have here the official Roaming Cooking tumblers.
I can't help but notice that they're not glass.
They are silicon, as it were. But trust me, I'm a Jedi.
Of course.
So I'm going to put these... Oh!
Oh no! Oh no!
Damn it! Let me get that. Oh! Oh, look at that. Oh!
He is a bumbling idiot after all.
Hey? Glasses.
Indestructible glasses.
Now, these would be no
Possibly.
fun in a pub brawl, but...
I don't know, you could still throw it at someone. It probably wouldn't have the desired effect. Not that we condone that kind
No,
of
we do not
behaviour.
condone it. But like in a good movie pub brawl sense, you know.
Yeah,
Like just a
yeah.
good old-fashioned Hollywood movie pub brawl.
Yeah, have you finished probing those?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get the dust from the floor. Mind you, 1963, that's probably pretty dusty anyway, much like my palate. So, thanks to Jackie and the Roaming Cooking team. We'll actually put up here the Roaming Cooking website and various things, but check it out. If you're traveling anywhere around, Roaming Cooking stuff is really cool. It's about, you know, how to maximize your storage space when you're traveling and all that. And, oh, ba-doom, boom. Love that sound. So anyway, thanks, Jackie. We are going to officially use the Roaming Cooking glasses here on Booze Brothers TV. I would like a cube with this one, please. Just
You'd
one.
like a cube, just the
one
one.
cube ball.
Oh dear. Well, look, you know, I like standing out from the crowd, so I will actually try this one neat.
Neat.
We'll see how that goes.
That would be very interesting to see. Do the glasses made of silicon impact the flavor of the whiskey?
Well, one would hope not.
No.
But the shape of the glasses can actually enhance your drinking experience because, you know, they say that a narrower neck, shall we say, on a glass or drinking vessel helps to channel the aromas towards the nose, which can potentially enhance your drinking experience.
Right. Well, then
So-
very carefully because he's very, very cool. Actually.
Very, very squishy.
Yeah. So you.
But anyway,
I know you're used to having a firm grip on things, but anyhow.
yes, I like something firmer in my hand.
Anywho.
That's going to be a first, I think.
Yeah. I was resisting saying something. It's like, in case there's children watching. Anyhow. Okay. To you, my friend.
And to you.
Cheers.
And cheers to you, folks. I think I need to get my nose in there further, but that's not happening.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember that drink.
Oh, yeah.
I remember it well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Feel free to talk amongst yourself for a moment.
I think somebody's in love. Do you need a cigarette?
I almost do.
I sense a very high score coming, people.
That is stunning. Now, I have mentioned before, I'm sure, that I am a big fan of Glenfiddich. Their
Yes.
12-year-old single malt is a staple in my cupboard. I don't have a bar, I have a cupboard. There's always a bottle of that in there because it's one of my favourite drams over many, many years. But this is, for an unaged whiskey, as such, I mean, we all know they spend a minimum of 5 years in the barrel. But that is just stunning. It's really sort of...
You know, in 1963, the whiskey world changed forever.
Yes.
That's what it says there anyway. We bottled and actively promoted the first ever single malt beyond Scotland, effectively establishing the entire single malt category. Can you believe that shit? This rare whiskey is an exceptional recreation of that original 1963 Glenfiddich straight malt.
That is just fantastic. And as we've said before, Glenfiddich is produced by William Grant and Sons, who are still one of the larger family-owned distilling companies in Scotland. You know, they are yet to fall under the corporate mantle as such when it comes to some of the global spirit giants, like we mentioned last week with Suntory Beam, and of course the one that we keep referring to consistently in Diageo, who, as it comes to Scotch, own Johnny Walker and several other distilleries as well, including Hague, where your favourite, the Dimple, comes from.
Oh, the Dimple. But the Glenfiddich original.
I hate to say it, mate, but
This could be up there.
can you seriously go back to Dimple after drinking this?
The 15-year-old.
Yes.
It would be up there. But, you know, as you can see...
Given the choice between the two.
As you can see how much is left of the 1963 bottle. And I must give some credit. This gift was bought to me for my 50th birthday, if you remember episode 5.0. Wow, that's like 6 episodes ago. How long ago was that?
A while.
God, I'm almost 50 and so many more weeks old now. But by my wife number 4, he bought me this.
Wife
So-
number 4.
Wife number 4, if you're watching, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Yes, he.
I never realised you were a Mormon.
No, yes, I have 5 wives, as a matter of fact. Only one of them puts out. You can work out which one that is.
I'm happy that I'm quite simply your brother.
Thank you. Yes.
Perhaps.
Perhaps indeed.
Although,
Yes.
will I
We're not from
publicly admit it?
Tasmania. We're not Tasmania, so it's okay. Mind you, very, very good whiskeys in Tasmania. Anyway,
Oh, yes.
we must get one of those.
We should go there.
Oh, we should do an episode there. Any distillery in Tasmania that's willing to fly boozebrothers.tv at their expense to there, we will film in your distillery.
Well-
We will do that for you.
Look,
Because our highly rated show, we'll bring it on the road to you in Tasmania.
if they're happy to host us,
Yes.
I'm happy to pay for the travel.
He's going to pay for us to travel. They'll host us.
I mean, you know, we've referenced before Sullivan's Cove Distillery in Tasmania.
Yes.
I think it was 3 years ago. One of their small batches was listed as the best whiskey in the world, and that speaks volumes in itself.
Absolutely.
And I'm still just
So,
the aromas are just
I've answered my own question.
phenomenal.
The Roman cooking traveling whiskey glasses, although they're wine glasses probably, but whiskey glasses, we'll use them for whiskey tumblers, have not changed the flavor whatsoever.
Does not taint the taste.
No, phenomenal. Actually, these were for Mrs. Prophet. She has a bad habit of breaking glasses. We move her to plastic quite often. But and, you know, to try these out as a whiskey tumbler. So for those of you who appreciate whiskey, who do like to go camping, and, you know, storage space and bringing in proper tumblers and all that, these...
They do compress and they retain their shape after compression.
Unbelievable.
So you could literally stick them anywhere in your luggage. In your luggage,
That's where my package...
not in your junk.
No, not in the package.
Don't stick your junk in a glass either.
Yes.
Did I just say that?
Yeah, you did.
I'm blown away. This is... You're excused.
Inappropriate. That's an inappropriate warning.
I am blown away by this.
Yeah, this is a good drop. Now I remember why I've drank that much of that bottle over a period of several weeks. Once again, a timely reminder to drink and enjoy and appreciate taxis, sleepovers, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, very good. I'm impressed. So, 1963, so why wouldn't they just bring this batch out and just get it?
What a night.
Oh, late December back in 63. What a very special
whiskey.
Oh, yes.
Ah!
Look at him go, eh? Mr. DJ Cue Ball.
This is, obviously this is, I mean, it's only 40%. It's not an overly strong whiskey, but I'll admit this is going in my head.
Like the sheer joy or the actual alcohol content?
The endorphins are flowing.
That's a big word for you.
Oh, my pleasure centres are at full peak.
Do you need a moment?
No, I'll just be fine here behind the bar.
Yes, or you keep your bar behind the bar if you don't mind,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Oh, look, I do. I need a cigarette.
Yes.
Just-
You know, whiskey is really good when you need a cigarette afterwards. And you're not even finished yet.
Now, we know at this stage that I've been very bold with my score.
Do you say bald?
Bold.
Oh, bold. Sorry, I apologize.
I'm bold as well, but that's
Okay.
okay. In episode 9, I was very bold with my score of the Lagorvelin 12. Now, it is a different
Can you just say that one more time?
Lagorvelin
I
12.
just love it when you just said because I can't pronounce
Look,
it.
for me, it's a
Lagavulin.
very different whiskey because it's so smoky and peaty and just really insanely mind-blowing, but this is up there.
Right.
This is up there.
Because once again, for me, the... Say it.
Lagorvelin.
And for those other stronger, peatier ones, I do appreciate them. I do like them. I could have a, 1, 2... This is a whiskey I could quite enjoy all night long. All night long. All night.
Oh, look, and if you drink too much, you'd be dancing on the ceiling, I'll tell you.
Reminds me of a funny story, actually.
Oh, no.
It's been a long time since the Prophet told a story.
I
Okay,
apologise,
kids,
viewers.
Everybody sit down, get your little comfy pants on, sit down for this story. This will take a while. No, what? So back in my younger days, way back in my younger days, back when I was a young lad, probably slightly older than the videographer, there was a nightclub. You may even remember this nightclub in Perth on Murray Street, down by Shafter's Lane, called
Pinocchio's.
Pinocchio's. Yes, you remember Pinocchio's?
I remember the Anything Goes shows at Pinocchio's.
Yes, Anything
They
Goes
were
show, drop your top.
exceptionally fun.
And everything like that. So Thursday nights at the Anything Goes show at Pinocchio's, we may have even tread the same turf at the same time, you never know. But we'd go there, and my buddy Dave Anderson, Davo, love you dearly, he was David, I was Dave. This way people could identify with us. If they said Dave, I would answer. If they said David, he would. But we were a couple of young single lads at the time. Oh, I wouldn't stop you. Don't. Stop.
Continue.
Don't. Stop. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Just
Anyway,
keep telling your
so,
story.
We would sit there, and this is actually when Dancing on the Ceiling had came out, right? Just Lionel Richie had just released that single, and we were in Pinocchio's. We're sitting there, we're dancing around with all these girls as we were, getting our groove on, and a little thing. You can insert Dancing on the Ceiling in the scene. The sitting there, and my buddy Davo looks at me, and like without saying a word, he's like, and I'm like, hell yeah! Freaking, he grabs me, lifts me upside down, so I'm feet up in the air. He's dancing, I'm dancing upside down, and everybody, and they would just stop, and then they were just all around us. I think they were there trying to get out of the way in case we fell, but we thought they were there just watching us. It was like the epic dance battle, and no one was taking us on. It was like, that was it. It was just the most amazing dance scene you'll ever see. I dare someone to put that shit in a movie. Dance like that.
Yeah, there's a very, very, very small part of me that wishes I could be as cool as you.
No, shit.
Very, very.
I could see it from here. The small part.
Yeah, there's
No, back up. Sorry, no. Oh, sorry.
see, there's a mole here.
Oh, mole.
I'm having it removed. Don't worry.
Guacamole. Anyway, but yeah, that was Dancing on the Ceiling. Anyway, there's a little Dancing on the Ceiling story. What a great tune.
I'd like to say thank you for sharing that with us,
Well, thank you.
but I'm not.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
I definitely want to thank you for sharing this with me, though.
Yes, because at the rate we're going, that will be done and dusted.
That will be done and dusted, and you know what? I think I'll just bring mine next time.
Might have to have that for another episode. While you're enjoying that, just a reminder, we brought it up in episode 10. For those of you who like us on Facebook, and please appreciate if you share our page around, we have this autobiography of Maker's Mark, which we had in episode 10. It was a fine, fine drop in itself. Autographed
fine.
by the Cue Ball and the Prophet itself. We'll be going in a draw. Anyone who likes us on Facebook, plus those who've already liked us, between now and June 30th, 2016. We're going to draw to win this, and we will send this to you, whoever that is. Also, we are going to send the Maker's Mark 46 to anyone who subscribes to our YouTube channel. Will you guys just subscribe to the bloody YouTube channel so we can get this competition underway?
Yes, so if you
Seriously.
subscribe to the YouTube channel, we shall purchase for you a bottle of the Maker's Mark 46. If you are within travelling distance, i.e. like if we leave Saturday morning, we come to your house, we have a drink with you on the Saturday evening, record an episode in your house, drive home Sunday, we will do that as part of the deal if you are within driving distance of
Which
our
is
location.
within 500 kilometers.
Pretty much.
And if you're not, we will ship it to you anywhere in the world, and we'll even maybe sign the Maker's Mark bottle for you, so you have the famous autograph of the Booze Brothers. Very valuable.
What do we work it out at? 65 cents.
65 cents. You know, with exchange rates in the U.S., if you're in the U.S., it might be worth about 47 cents, but, 65 cents Australian. We will send that across to you, not the bottle, just the autographs.
Yes.
Well, we'll send the bottle with the autographs, but so that Maker's Mark 46 anywhere in the world to anyone who subscribes to, anyone who wins the draw from those who subscribe to our channel.
On that note,
Yes.
would you please give us your rating
Ooh.
for the Glenfiddich original 1963?
And remember, we rate out of a big score of 11, and it's episode 11.
And it's episode 11.
I'm going to give episode 11 an 11. I'm going to give the Glenfiddich very quickly a 10.4. I love the original.
Oh,
It's going to be right up there.
10.4. It's up there.
10.4, good buddy.
10.4. Look, I mean, as I said, it's like I know I went really high with my rating on the Lagavulin. See, just to make him smile, I say it again. But I'm going to follow very, very closely with this one. I think possibly even a little more because I actually can't remember what the score was that I gave Lagavulin. 10.57.
Wow. You just do that to make my math, just to test my math, right?
Yeah.
So we're looking at a 21.17, which is a 10.5, 10.585.
10.5. There's those fives again.
Yes,
we like fives. High five.
10.585. Whoosh.
That's a cracking whiskey.
I think that could boost that right up to the top. It's got to be right up there.
Now, if you want to rush out and get yourself a bottle of this, you better be quick because I know for a fact that there is very, very limited stock available.
Price range?
Price range is
I just want to see how much W4 spend on me for my 50th birthday.
subject to where you shop. Somewhere around the $90 to $100 mark.
Oh,
which,
mate, you're a good bloke. $100 on the profit.
which
Thank you
for
very
a
much.
limited release of this quality is absolutely fantastic.
I mean, and surely the packaging itself. I mean, look at this. History of the thing.
History of the thing, it's got a foam insert to protect your bottle. And, if like us, you drink it, then you can store your knickknacks in there. Perhaps not your knickers.
Yes. You know what would be awesome to do? Is to line this with some cedar and turn it into a humidor.
Ooh, I like that.
Eh?
Ooh, I like that.
That is a great idea.
We're full of great ideas.
Yes.
Amongst other things.
Yeah, fantastic.
So there you go. That's the back of the box.
Yes. Hey, liquor up front, poker up back, doesn't matter, mate.
Indeed.
Very cool. So, without ado, I'd like to say, propose a toast to Roman Cooking for supplying us with the pliable, squeezable, unbreakable, malleable,
And
full of
slightly weird.
But, I have to admit, the narrower neck has, I can actually smell this, I don't know if it's the actual whiskey itself or the scotch itself, but the aromas are a lot stronger.
Well, it
with this.
doesn't smell like plastic. It smells like a bloody good whiskey to me.
Yeah, and stronger. So thanks to Roman Cooking for supplying these. If you want them, we'll have the details of where you can buy your own Roman Cooking tumblers and anything else from Roman Cooking.
And look, on behalf of the Prophet and myself, a humongous thank you to William Grant for doing this.
Yes.
That is just amazing. But by comparison, I would have to say that I'd probably give the 12-year-old Glenfiddich somewhere close to a 10, but this is somewhere beyond that.
And I'm fearful for Cue Ball's own original 63 he has that's unopened. I think that might get smashed soon.
It's okay though, because I still have some at work, which means I can just buy another one.
Yes, so we'll get some more of that. I think we should actually invest in this. But yeah, no, and really impressive. Thank you, W4, for the phenomenal drop. Really appreciate it. I think that is one of the finest scotches or whiskies, single malts, that I have ever had the pleasure of tasting. I'm looking forward to a few more, but right up there. So without a doubt, don't forget, make your mark on
Facebook and
Facebook
YouTube.
and YouTube for BluesBrothers.tv.
Like the page, share it around, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can follow us on the Twitter universe.
Twitter. And yeah, we can go from there.
BluesBrothers.tv, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again.
Absolutely. Episode 11 is done and dusted. As we like to end it all.
Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Son of a bitch!
Give me a drink.
Give me a drink.
If you can only see the videographer's face now, we say it slightly different every time because we, copyright reasons for the song. Nathaniel Radcliffe, freaking kick-ass song, love it, appreciate it, thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
I just for once wanted to shut you up.
Who's this guy? Anyway, all good. Thank you very much. See you wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now for 17 years,
Done?